Hello, thank you for watching another Generation Gap Reacts video. We are listening to Deep Purple Smoke on the Water live, which was highly requested when we did the Child in Time video by Deep Purple, which I was not familiar with that song. But there were a lot of songs that were requested by Deep Purple, but everybody was saying that Smoke on the Water is probably their most recognizable song. And it doesn't stick out at me as a song I'm familiar with, but you know, you never know. Sometimes with these reaction videos, we'll start playing the song and it's like, oh, okay, that's this song. But if you would have asked me who sang it, what was the song called, I probably wouldn't have been able to tell you, but I've heard the song. So I don't know. Have you heard the song before?
Yes, I have, but I haven't heard it for many, many years, so I'm just getting reacquainted with the song.
Okay, great. So, are you ready to get started?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
The funny thing is, I thought that the whole world and his mother would know the story behind Smoke on the Water, but I still get asked. Journalists, people at stage doors, people I meet in the street, when I'm, what is the story behind Smoke on the Water? Was it a mountain burnt down? I mean, what? And you kind of, so you have to tell the story again. But what I love about Smoke on the Water is if you want to know the story, listen to the words. It's a story song. There aren't many, narrative story songs in the rock and roll genre, and this is a fine example. And so I would say again, if you want to know what it's all about, just listen to the words.
Just about a couple of years ago now, we were in Montreux in Switzerland recording the Machine Head album. And this song here tells the story of most of the things that happened while we were out there, particularly the burning down of the casino the night we were there watching the show, and all the other affiliated hassles that we had over the period of time that we were there. Smoke on the walls of this one. Come on now. Shoreline to make records with a mobile, we didn't have much time. Frank Zappa and the Lovers had the best place around. We were so stupid with a flare gun, burn the place to the ground.
Okay.
So when it first starts, you immediately know the song.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you have that feeling?
Yes. Well, once it started, dun 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 dun. Of course, I've heard that. I don't think I've heard the verses before, but I've heard him when he says "smoke on the water, fire in the sky." I've heard that part of the song before, and then all I've ever heard was also just the little riff that's really super iconic and well known. And I think where I heard this song for the first time was the movie School of Rock with Jack Black, when he's trying to teach the kids how to play the instruments. And this was a song I think he was trying to teach the bassist to play. I think this is a really good song if you're a bass guitarist, because it's a bam, bam, bam. It's so, I remember that from that movie, but I don't know if they ever like sang. I don't remember them ever singing the words of the song, but when he was just trying to teach them how to play these instruments, these kids who only ever played classical instruments, and I think she was the cello player. Anyways, that's where I recognize the song. And yeah, so some stupid person shot a flare gun inside of a building and caught the whole place on fire. Sounds like that's what the song is about. So, especially in the beginning when the guy is like, just listen to the words. I love that. What is the song about? Listen to the words. I love that. Just very to the point. You want to know what the song is about?
I like it.
How about you just listen to the words?
And I'm sure you can appreciate that because you always dissect and analyze lyrics.
Well, I feel, especially back in these days, 50s, 60s, 70s, I feel that lyrics meant a lot to the song. Now everybody just has songwriters and, you know, songs I feel like they might sound good, the singer might sound good, but there's really not anything deep to the song. But music back in this time, the lyrics were part of the art. It was part of the song. It meant something to whoever wrote the song. So, and a lot of these musicians wrote lyrics based on personal experiences. So that's why I dissect lyrics, because that must mean something to the person who wrote them. And I'm trying to understand where they're coming from.
Well, I appreciate you analyzing the lyrics. I really do.
And I do it for you, so you don't have to think about it.
Yeah, I don't have to do any work. Oh, I just want to say something. Did you notice the difference between this audience and the other audience?
Yes. People were kind of nitpicking at me in the comments of our Child in Time video because they said I was focusing too much on the crowd. But, okay, so...
It was just one comment.
So people were some people were really nice and were just explaining that, you know, audiences were asked to remain very calm because they're filming it for live TV and, you know, they didn't want people screaming and stuff in the video. And I get that. So I totally get that. But those people looked like they were so bored that I almost feel like that's kind of disrespectful from my standpoint. And then this crowd, they're not, I mean, it might be an audio over a live performance, so that's why you can't hear the crowd. But at least these people are like, you know, like...
They're really getting into it.
They're getting up and kind of dancing and looking like they're alive.
And they're enjoying themselves.
Anyways, that's the last thing I'll say about crowds ever. So, let's go.
And died with an awful sound. A funky clock was running in and out. He was pulling kids out the crowd. When it all was over, had to find another blessing. A Swiss time was running out. It seemed that we would lose the race now.
Wow, that was awesome. This song, I mean, is completely different than their Child in Time song. I mean, two completely different songs, but that's what's so great about a lot of groups is that they can have a lot of different songs
Right.
that, you know, have a completely different sound. And I mean, I would not have known that that was the same group, to be honest, by listening to those two songs.
I guess I never thought about it. I mean, they're really heavy rock and roll. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to have to listen to them side by side.
Yeah. Well, anyways, sounds like the lyrics are about a fire and people are trying to run out. And then I'm assuming the smoke on the water, well, fire in the sky is probably what it looked like inside as, you know, the building is on fire. And then I guess, you know, kind of when a fire dies out and there's that smoke kind of just kind of lingering on the ground, probably created kind of a cool scene with smoke on the water. So I love that. Now that I kind of know what the lyrics are about, it makes a lot more sense. But again, I've never heard the verses of this song before. I've only ever heard that super famous, iconic guitar riff and then just the little bit of the chorus. But they are excellent performers. They're so fun. I love how playful they are. I love the guy playing the organ or the keyboards, and he's just like, I mean, so much energy.
He was playing so hard that I could see the whole thing kind of moving around, and I thought, I hope it doesn't fall over, but
Yeah.
he was really into it.
Yeah, and I mean, this crowd makes sense. You know, they're having fun. This is, I think, an audio over a video, so that's why you can't hear the crowd at all. But it just seems like it would have been so fun to be there and watch them perform live. And I can't wait to hear more songs from them, because with these two songs that we've heard so far, I absolutely love them. And I know that they're super famous. I haven't heard a lot of their music before, so this is a whole journey and rabbit hole for me to start going down. And I've loved it so far.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the singer. He's pretty cute. I like his hair. I mean, they're all great. Yes, I like looking and commenting on how they look. That's just me. It's all part of it.
See, I don't even notice that stuff at all. It's not on my radar. I don't know, but
I'm a visual person. You're a lyrical person.
lyrics and the music, the instruments and stuff. Yeah.
I think we balance each other out.
Yeah. I don't care what they look like.
I do.
I mean, they could be fugly for all I care, but if they're making excellent music, then sort of just rocking out.
Well, the good looks is just a bonus.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Thank you to everybody who recommended this song, and I really enjoyed it. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and check out our Patreon. We have a lot of polls on there to select what songs we're going to react to the following week. We have more early access stuff, shout outs, blocked video content that goes on there, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.